Testing. Test 1, 2, 3. Chat, if you can hear the sound of my voice, could I get a dragon in the chat? Once again, if you can hear the sound of my voice, could I get a dragon in the chat? I see some dragons in the chat. See, that's a very big coincidence that we've got some dragons in the chat, you guys, because today we have another dragon here that if they would give the chat a word real quick to do a sound check, that would be cool.
Money.
Of course. Chat, you heard him. If you can hear his word, let him know in the chat so we know that you can hear him.
Show me the money.
Oh, they are. So with that, good evening, Internet World and Universe. This is OR Ash, accompanied today by a one Mr. Drezen Dragon himself. Drezen, say hello.
Hello, chat. Thank you for all the birthday wishes.
Now, you may be asking, hey, why the hey is Drezen on the stream today? Well, it is because today is his glorious birth anniversary, and quite literally 90% of all of Fusion Lab that I've done as far as commission work has been from Drezen, and the Fusion work I'm going to be doing for like probably the next 6 months is from Drezen. So I thought, hey, why don't we have Drezen on stream?
Every mad scientist needs that mysterious source of never-ending funds.
Exactly. Then they have the episode where you finally meet them, and then you're expecting it to be some terrifying guy, but nah, it's a cool dude who's terrifying in secret.
Yes.
But yes, you guys, make sure in the chat, everyone. Oh wait, I forget. Because it's your birthday. I do have to sing the pirate shanty thing. I do now. So let me kill the Fusion Lab theme real quick. Trying to remember the words. Give me 2 seconds. Because for those who don't know, the Happy Birthday song is actually copyright, and you can get a strike or a copyright claim on your video or live stream if you sing Happy Birthday on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Hi. Don't demonetize me for talking shit. Thank you. So I came up with a little sea shanty called Glorious Birth Anniversary. Chat, if you would join me. Which sing along at home, sorry. It's time, my friend, once again to celebrate your existence. The Reaper calls for us all, but you're persistent. Now it'd be great to celebrate and sing, 'cause you're not dead. But we've got fright of copyright, so we've got this shanty instead. Oh, glorious birth anniversary. You're getting old, or so I'm told. We can't keep track at sea. Glorious birth anniversary. It's our pirate way for us to say happy birthday to you, Drezen.
Thank you.
Love the energy feedback there. Oh, God.
You get the cringe fresh from the can.
Hey, that's how you know someone puts some fucking, like, actual care into a birthday present and stuff like that, if it's cringy. So, you're welcome.
Yes, and I very much appreciate it, and thank you all.
But with that, we're now going to switch over to the main screen, and today, being coincidentally Drezen's birthday, we are officially jumping back on Drezen's gigantic list of fusions that I got commissioned over a year now, which I still have about 30 to do, but there's one
I believe I counted last night and it's 25.
What the f- Drezen!
But
What? Don't what me, you son of a bitch. Let's get the... No, you know what? Because it's you. You have to read your own super chat out.
alright. Well, let's get this party started the right way with some friendly bullying. And I have now donated $2,000 in total.
Oh my god. Why?
Yeah, so I was holding off on donating just for today, just so I could pull this off.
I fucking knew you were gonna pull something, man. I appreciate it nonetheless, but damn
Let's
it.
get this party started the
keep
right
track
way
of
with
this
some
shit.
friendly bullying.
God.
I have now donated $2,000 in total.
Well, thank you for your support and your continued support, because god damn it. Which, that's 2,000 just in super chats, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not counting.
2,000 super chats for every. Yeah, it's not
God.
counting all the commissions.
Or the Patreon.
Nope. Which I've been a patron. Which I've been a consistent barrel for almost 2 years now.
Which actually, on that note, I mean, I was gonna say, if you want, originally we were gonna reveal Drezen's avatar that I was designing for him on stream, but I didn't finish it.
Yeah, if you want to give people a little sneak peek, I don't mind.
Alright. Boop. So currently, which actually, wait, give me 2 seconds, I think I have the wrong version up. Yeah, so as of right now, this is the current iteration of it, minus a couple changes. Because Drezen never has had an official avatar. So, like...
Many attempts, but none have made it.
Mm-hmm. So this is what we're looking at the current moment. And of course, he's got his big old barrel.
Big old barrel of bullying.
That he fucking bashes over my skull any chance that he gets. But yeah, still a work in progress. But with that, we're gonna jump over to working on some fusions. Which the fusion that we are doing tonight, from Mr. Drezen, is a fusion of... Let me look at the names. Let me read the names before I try saying them so I don't fuck it up. So this fusion is going to consist of a previously done fusion that I've done for Drezen, which got the name Tempo. This is his character.
Oh, I thought we were doing the other one.
Oh wait, did you want to do the other one? I thought you said the Tempo one. I'm sorry.
No, I said, well, the other one is the bigger one.
Oh well, let's do that one.
Do that one.
I'll grab that. Let me grab the reference. Never mind. Ixnay on the Tempo.
Yes, you'll get to see that one later, chap. Don't worry.
Let's see. So the other one is going to be an Omega fusion.
Yes.
Where the hell is
So,
it?
it was a fun stream when you did that guy for the first time.
Say it again.
It was a fun stream when you did Omega for the first time.
Oh god. From what I remember, it was like it was a trip because I was having like so much fun, but at the same time I was like, what?
Your brain was having a meltdown over the fact you were drawing buff Eggman.
Exactly, fucking JoJo Eggman. Ugh. So this Eggman or Omega fusion that we're doing, for those who don't know, Drezen's character Omega, it is
Which I have a Tumblr for. I can plug that.
Oh yes, please drop it in the chat. People, go look at all the stuff on it. We're plugging. See, now you can be a sponsor because we're plugging.
Yeah,
something
I finally
of
have
yours now.
something to plug.
Exactly.
Something to plug, which I also give you money for.
Let's see. So with Omega is originally a fusion of Eggman, Ben 10,000, and Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. This is what the original Omega was, and from what I remember, you said this idea spawned from a Dumb Doodles that you said you wanted Eggman with the Omnitrix.
Yeah, I had this fusion plans in the background. I was like, oh, this is so dumb, it would be great for him to draw it, so I got Ash to do it on Dumb Doodles. I kept asking for Eggman with an Omnitrix. Which then spawned into a lovely picture of a bunch of bad scientists with an Omnitrix.
But from that one idea, that one dumb doodle has spawned an entire, like, little multiverse thing that you've come up with for Omega and Tempo and all of their egg timer aliens.
It's always the things you least expect that take off.
Oh, dang. But so today, we're going to be taking Omega and fusing it with... Let me read the names again real quick so I don't fuck it up.
And I'm here in the background if you need help.
We're fusing it with Bowser of Mario, Zavok, which is, I believe, the Sonic bad guy, the red one with the horns, right?
Yep.
Omega Exis?
Omega Sis from Mega Man Star Force series.
Okay. Sonic the Werehog, which honestly is my favorite Sonic design. And Eclipse the Darkling from Sonic.
Sonic Archie comics.
Oh, from the Archie Sonic. Okay.
Yep.
So this is gonna be a big old monstery boy, which I haven't done a big old monstery boy in a little while, so I'm a little excited for this.
And this was also started by a simple pun idea.
What was
The pun being ultimate egregore.
Oh my god.
Because it's like, well, it's you know, base Eggman, but he's got a bunch of monsters fused into him. Which conveniently, I believe, is also 5, the same number aliens Egregore fused with, so...
So just imagine the whole Agrigore arc, but replace Agrigore with Omega, and all the Andromeda 5 with Bowser, Zavik, Omega Sis, and Eclipse the Darkling, and Sonic the Werehog.
Like, most of the stuff I do is puns.
Oh. So let's see, I'm already trying to...
Also, hello chat, I see you going nuts. I appreciate you.
This is a big old monstery boy. So let's see. I want to
Yep.
give him a gigantic tail.
This will be fun. It's been a long time since you've had to handle one of my big fusions.
Any of your fusions in general, really. Because
Yeah, that's also a good point.
any time that I would be like taking on new stuff, you'd always be like, no, have the other people's stuff go first.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to have people wait for too long. I can wait. I'm patient. Ash can attest this. I'm so patient it annoys the fuck out of him.
Honestly, a little bit, yeah. Like, I am appreciative how patient you are, because goddamn it, if you weren't, I probably would have, like, I don't even fucking know. Like, I'd be in trouble, basically.
The most impatience, I guess, I get is when I like to rib Ash over how long it's taken for certain commissions to get done.
It's true, it's true. Today will be the one pass that I give you of being able to do that without me being like, okay, fucking...
I mean, the only one people know about is there's at least one fusion that... Well, not fusion, yeah. Words are hard. There's been at least one commission I've mentioned that has been going on for about a year now.
The Tanzaro.
Still waiting.
Know,
The Tanzaro.
I'm sorry.
Whereas some people know as Grimlinks. I commissioned this man here to do a male and female of the species. Still struggling with the female, but that's Ash.
Hey, I feel like that was just an attack at me in general, then fucking...
You lined yourself up for that one.
How dare you?
Happy birthday, Drezen, and happy related birthday. My birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep.
if you didn't see...
Something Psyduck wishing me a happy birthday.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you could hear the thing read it out or not, but that popped up.
No, I have it muted, so I don't have to deal with hearing me talk and hearing you in double. Yes, thank you, something Psyduck, and hope you have a nice B-day tomorrow.
Glorious birth anniversary indeed. This thing is gonna be so monstery.
Probably. But yeah, aside from, drawing the Tensor, I'll say another few things. Ash is also going to be drawing me a little version of their planet. Be nice. Nice little planet picture. Of course, that one he hasn't even started yet. This man is buried.
Yeah. In my defense, at the time, when I accepted those, like, the projects that I work on now were not really things, or like not very popular, so like it wasn't that big of an issue me putting that stuff on the sidelines. But like now they're a forefront type thing that I have to be working on all the time.
No, it's fine. I'm patient. You know this.
I know. I haven't been a part of the ink tank long enough, but what exactly does Drezen do? Well, Drezen is a fan and a supporter. He's not a part of the ink
funding.
tank. He's essentially the fun. Yes, he's our biggest sponsor, essentially. This video is brought to you by some Australian dude, like Sonic.
Yeah. Whenever Ash complains about money, I hit him with the money.
Dude, for sure with this, I want to give it like those really weird Sonic eyes, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah, the strange mono eyes.
kind of. I want
Like
it to
it's one eye, but there's two eyes.
exactly.
And also, for all people asking, I will never answer where the money comes from.
Never.
The one question everyone wants the answer to.
See, that's
Where the money?
That's the biggest secret. Turns out that you're just Sonic the Hedgehog himself.
He doesn't know what to do with money.
Buy chili dogs.
Yeah. This guy just has such a big mouth.
I feel like I'm going a tad too goofy with this. I want it to be kind of like intimidating. Me.
Yeah, the head is a bit too like a bobblehead.
Like this. I'm gonna give him a big boy stature. Not that small.
Some people asking me about stuff and beyond. I enjoy and beyond. Ash does good work on it.
Thank you.
I enjoy all the little lore things he does.
I would hope so. That's my main job.
Yes, if you can't tell by the fact of how much money I give this man, I enjoy his work.
See, that's actually a thing that has like, it's been weird in my brain before, because it'll be like, I don't know if these people are actually liking the stuff I'm making them when I do commissions and stuff for them. But then a part of my brain is like, dude, they pay you. They literally give you money to do it. What do you mean you don't think they like it? I'm just like, you know what, fair. But like, I don't know.
Good luck with that, Scud.
Yo, I'm gonna DoorDash something. You want
Lock the
anything?
door, the dash.
He's asking if you want anything for your birthday. For DoorDash.
I don't think you'd make it down here. I live so far out in the middle of nowhere they don't even deliver pizzas.
Oh, that's depressing. Well, not depressing, but you know what I mean. Like, Mortal asked, do you live next to Chris Hemsworth?
Nah.
Is Chris Hemsworth Australian?
I believe so.
I never realized that.
Yeah. Sometimes just things you just don't realize about someone until you're told. It's like how the chat has descended into money. Where's the money?
Show me the money.
Why is the money?
People always ask, where's the money? Not, how is the money? Why is the money?
And now for people who are asking how the money is, I'm pretty sure it's fine. It doesn't mind being shoved into a cannon and fired.
No, into a barrel and then thrown.
Freaking catapult. Where's that as an alien? Catapult. It's a cat with the power to throw things really, really far.
That's its power. It's just like, watch this!
You joke, but I've made an alien whose power is literally just to change light bulbs.
Wait, what? What alien is that?
I made an entire joke playlist that I commissioned to one of the lovely artists in the little community known as Carbon. Yes, I would plug them because they drew stuff for me. They're nice. Yes, I created an alien who's just called Humando.
No, I'll come out and get some. Apology, my father was handing me things.
That's fine. Yes, I created an alien called Humando, and his entire thing is he changed light bulbs. His name is literally just a joke on how many does it. Like the H-O,
Oh,
the
God
M-A-N,
damn
and D-O. Humando. He changes light bulbs. Do you think it wouldn't be a useful ability, but then you realize lots of different types of light bulbs out there.
And it is difficult to change them sometimes. Like those
Could
super
you imagine being
long
on a
things.
massive warship and having to go and change the light bulbs? Wouldn't you like a guy who can just do that instinctually?
It's like, we need a Honda.
All the other things, imagine all the little light bulbs that are in a freaking big old computer panel. You don't know what they do. Turn to Amando, he knows what all these lights do. Somehow.
Just an innate instinct.
He knows light bulbs. He knows the meanings behind them.
People ask, why do you do this? He's like, they are the light in my life.
Biologically, I came up with the reason of that the home planet has a bunch of like bulb-shaped mushrooms. They unscrew and put in other places to lure and prey.
That would actually be a cool thing, like, as powers-wise with himself, is he's got, like, a tail that has bioluminescent mushrooms all over that he can, like, take off and just stick places.
I believe the design he currently has is like his head is the little light bulb. I imagine them like communicating Morse code with flashes over long distances.
That would be cool as fuck, actually.
Yeah, I have an entire playlist of just pun ideas. Like Mayo Blaze, who exists solely to spite you.
I fucking hate that name so much, dude.
Is mayonnaise a transformation? No, but Mayo Blaze is.
Is mayonnaise a transformation? See, that joke I find funny. I don't like Mayo Blaze, though. He haunts my nightmares.
But he's big and friend-shaped.
No. A jar is not friend-shaped.
Well, that's when that jar contains antimatter.
I mean...
The mayonnaise that if you open it will destroy the universe.
Is mayonnaise the fall of man?
I love when Dom's aliens like Express. Every time I spell it has more and more S's in its name. Literally just a snake that is a train.
Snake train. Train and a snake, it's snake train.
No, it's another snake alien who's called Viper Jet, and it's just to be the joke of the snake isn't on the plane, the snake is the plane.
Twist. Be a much cooler movie if that were the case.
Just like creating dumb little pun aliens. And of course, people already know most of my regular aliens. Everyone loves Floof.
Oh, everyone do be loving Floof.
My lethal joke alien.
Ooh, give me 1 second. My dad's asking me something. Sorry, I'll be right back.
It's fine, I'll entertain the chat. Hello, chat. Hope you're enjoying me talking about things. They make many aliens and I like talking about them. I see you there sort of time eventually. Yes, hello, people saying hello. What's my favorite? What's that? My favorite alien? Ugh, I don't think I have one. I don't really just think of favorites in the way most people do. My idea of favorite is like if this alien, if it gives me an idea for something else, then I like it pretty much. Yeah, that's my cop-out answer. See, someone asking about Morterra, Omega's one original alien that people know about. I've been back and forth whether or not he is exclusive to Omega. That's exclusive, spelt with an EGG. See people asking about the origin of my name. Yeah, there really isn't much behind that. It's just came from Drezen, which is German for 13. I just took out the H and I and made Drezen. So technically every time you say hi Drezen, you are completing the joke. Those asking how old I am 1 OR years old. It's up to you to figure out what that number means. Am I a dragon or an alien? The answer is yes. No, I have not seen Marvel's What If. Design my new avatar? That's just in a long chain of things, be hard to explain. Just so many ideas have all been wrapped together. How long have I known Brian, or as I call him frequently, Ash, for, I'd say we're bordering on about 3 years now. Not long, but he's a friend, and I appreciate his continued existence. How's my day been? Yeah, it's been alright. It's just starting. I am over in the down underworld, aka Australia, where it is only like 10 in the morning. Favorite episode of Ryan streams? I'd say one of my favorite things is just Ash's breakdown when he first drew Omega.
Oh, was that the
madness.
favorite? Was that the favorite moment then, huh?
Well, it's certainly one of them.
One of them.
It's like I never expected your reaction to just shut down.
You know what? That's fair, actually. I think I even stated in that stream that I probably wouldn't remember half of it because of like how fucking...
Yeah, it was back during your long streams where you just forgot everything that happened after a while.
I still don't remember anything. Which, by the way, I disappeared because my dinner got here. So I'm gonna be chomping while I'm eating a little, or while I'm working a little bit.
It's fine. I've just been entertaining the chat, answering questions for them.
Oh,
Asking what my favorite Ultimate Alien is. I like Ultimate Humongousaur, even though people don't like the finger missiles. I enjoy the absurdity of him. Although my favorite Ultimate would be Ultimate Spider Monkey in Omniverse, because I like the way that looks better than the Ultimate Alien Force one. It just makes more sense that he'd get more ape arms instead of spider legs.
Why not both?
Fair point.
I just think overall the Omniverse design for Ultimates was better. Like, they were just more fun.
Yeah. At least Albedo actually had a very good reason of using them. Since a lot of people don't seem to remember that his Ultimatrix is not a DNA ultra, it just stabilizes him so he can stay in one form and go ultimate. The aliens he has is the ones he was stuck with since he gave himself the power to change his DNA, which apparently is only the aliens Ben had unlocked at the time. So he really needs the ultimates in order to get any new aliens.
Wasn't it that he accidentally, like, encoded his own DNA? Like, all of the ultimate DNA is stuck in his own DNA now? Or something along those lines?
No, I think it was... I don't know. I just know it was something that... Because his DNA altering powers are still synced up to the Ultimatrix or something, that he was stuck with whatever aliens Ben had at the time. Instead of any alien he could want, which... You know, gives him more reason of why he'd need the ultimate feature. He has limited aliens, which, you know, it's a good reason why you would have to have a gimmick like Ultimates.
Ash's greatest fear. Australians
Speaking
with
of
money.
gimmicks, if people are going to ask what my favorite Ben 10 gimmick is, I like freaking the anti-tricks in the reboot. Even though I think it could be done better, I like the idea of aliens with partial traits of other aliens.
Oh, the little mutant hybrid ones that they got going.
Yeah.
Those are very cool.
Favorite being dark matter, because I just like how it just went grey matter from being tiny to giant.
I like the reveal of dark matter, because even, like, Kevin's all slunched over and standing up, he's like, no, dark matter. Like, being as creepy as possible for no fucking reason.
And also the way he fights just makes me think he's like an old kung fu master. The way he throws around freaking forearms. Like, the only thing he was missing is like the freaking long Galvan tentacle mustache.
Just give him a couple years, it'll grow in.
Some people saying congrats on me finally being able to talk on one of these streams. It's been a long time coming.
I know we
finally co-host.
I know I know we had planned on, I think it was for your last birthday, doing something similar. But there was like something messed up on my end or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it was. We planned on having you on at some other point though.
Yeah. But now here I am and I can say all of the things.
Such as?
Money.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
I mean, that is the joke. And I will at least play up with it.
Also, apologies. I'm trying to scarf down as fast as I can. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I understand. You gotta eat. People saying they get my commissioner input live. Oh, you wouldn't want that.
Hmm?
People saying that you get my commission input live. Like, I am the type of person who makes lots of little changes.
Mm-hmm.
But on fusions, I like to just let Ash go nuts.
Which really, you can't really cage fusions. Like, it's
Plus, like,
gotta just happen.
Plus, I can always just use them as like the basis for like a more, more refined, I guess, idea or nitpicky.
That's how you came up with tempo.
Take it. Yeah, tempo had like went for just it was like bordering line like 100 edits. Get to where she became. Which at one point you'll draw her and it'll go full circle.
It will indeed. Alright.
Yeah, it's just so big and angry.
Well, he has to be. He's got that Eggman incident in him. Eggman's always kind of angry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that reminds me, dude. Did you see the teaser for the new Sonic movie?
No, not yet. But I know that they have Knuckles and stuff in it. Everyone's hyped for Knuckles.
I actually am. A lot.
Although they're expecting him to get memed.
Oh, he has to be memed. It's
Like
not...
they're expecting the Ugandan Knuckles joke.
Oh god, I hope it comes back, actually. I do like that joke.
So get him, asking questions. That would have made a rack of Ben if I ever met. I feel like Ben would go into his entire speech that, you know, I'm Ben Tennyson, savior of the universe, yada yada yada. And Mega's just there going, neat.
Good for you. I got shit to do.
Yep.
You've probably got this kind of question before
Just
addressed,
like,
but
ah
how
yes, I am aware of you and your giant ego.
Either 5-0 Ben or Canon Ben.
Mega's a fun character who I just never expected to go from joke to what he is now. There's so many things. Here's something for people. I have actually potentially storyboarded out an origin comic for him.
Oh gosh.
Who would have thought storyboarding was so exhausting?
Comic artists.
Yeah, they know it. And that's the joke, is like, yeah, of course this is exhausting. Yeah, I have at least came up with a storyboard of it. Don't know if it'd ever get drawn, though. Maybe one day. I guess would be the closest thing to I have to an end goal with Omega is getting a comic drawn. I like how large he is.
I'm trying to keep. I'm like steadily increasing his size as I'm going, because I'm like maybe a little bit bigger.
Bigger. Bigger.
Bigger.
Idris Elba saying Dewey.
Actually, that's something cool. Apparently, Idris Elba's gonna be voicing Knuckles.
Dewey.
Dewey. If they don't have at least one joke, I'm gonna be upset.
Thank you for the birthday wish, Sir Kuro. And yes, I always refer to him as Sir Kuro because I just like the idea of it being said in a knightly voice.
Sir Kuro.
Speaking of voices, surprised no one's tried to ask for Ash to do one of his many impressions.
Because I'm chewing pizza.
Hey, hope you have a nice day, Sakura. What other things did I talk about? Oh, here's a fun Drezen fact. I have a character in a video game.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that because you
Yeah.
helped support it whenever it was being like first starting up, right?
Yeah, so if people have ever heard of Terrain of Magical Expertise, or TOME for short, made by one Kerberfer, I supported the Kickstarter and got one of my many characters in the game. A fun little thing. If I can find a picture of it, I'll go and show him in the Rust Bucket chat.
Por favor.
'Cause, yeah, that was a fun thing, getting a little character in a video game. Somewhere in my various files.
Ash, did you see the What If and Suicide Squad? I did see the Suicide Squad. I haven't seen the What If yet. No spoilers for anybody though. I don't like spoilers. This guy's gonna be like a gigantic badger turtle.
Badger.
Badger turtle.
Unless you get asking if Omega refers himself as Omega in conversations. He mainly refers to himself as Owen because his daughter will kill him. The joke of knowing that her father has known Omega is somewhat of an embarrassment for her. Because she is a teenager. So she makes him refer to himself as just O-M. And for anyone asking why I gave Omega a daughter, it's just because I just found it kind of amusing. Eggman is a parent. Which, believe it or not, if in the various Sonic lore things, Eggman has had like 11 children.
So you could say there was a lot of eggs in the nest?
Pretty much. Most of them are ones he made, which a lot of people don't realize that Metal Sonic, Eggman has frequently treated as a son throughout a lot of Sonic things, which is just amusing that he treats his own mechanical doppelganger of his arch enemy as a child.
I mean, if he made him, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, well, he's his most successful robot. Granted, he did also one time usurp him. But I think after that incident, Eggman was more proud than anything. He's like, he's growing up. He's taking after the family business.
He's doing so good. Metal Sonic holds a gun up to his head. Oh, I'm so proud.
Yeah, shame that Metal Sonic is so mentally unstable, though. Eggman really should have thought about the thing of making a mechanical doppelganger have some therapy.
Does Metal Sonic ever have like moments of like, but I'm the real Sonic. I'm the real.
There is an entire game where he goes mad over that revelation. In fact, the only time he starts saying that he's the real Sonic is when he's devolved into a giant mechanical dragon. Which leads to a joke from the real Sonic saying, I don't remember hedgehogs looking like that.
And he looks down at his hands, he's like, and does the thing from Rick and Morty, the butter robot. He's like, oh my god. Yeah, join the club, buddy. Trust me, you don't want to be the real Sonic. Just look at some of the fan art online.
I see some people reading Omega's thing saying that he defeated a version of Sonic. Yep. He did in his little... Well, Eggman did in his little timeline, and I like to differentiate Eggman from Omega.
He's different.
For the sake of conversation. Do we have any canon aliens? Well, Ash has been doing a little scrambled series for Omega, which is basically Omega's own take on the anti-tricks. So far, Ash has done a version of Heat Blast, known as Backburn, and a version of Wild Mutt, known as Sir Bogus.
Yeah, dude, those were very fun to do. Very weird, but very fun.
And I plan to turn the other aliens in that little combo into actual things. So unlike the reboot, you will know what aliens were in what. So honestly, my one complaint about the reboot thing with the anti-tricks is they never revealed what the other parts were.
I think they planned on doing something with it in a later season. But
Yeah, I heard things that they were going to do one of those planet specials on Bashmouth, but then they were like, no, turn it into a whole special to reveal all the parts. But then,
everything
other
changed
issues
when
and
money's involved.
everything changed when Cartoon Network decided, nah, let's also cancel this series.
I just hope they do have something come back. I don't know. Ben 10 was
I'm sure they'll eventually do Ben 10 again.
That's what the title of the show will be. They just air the original series again.
So asking for... Sorry for some people, I'm not reading the chat. I'm trying to find that picture of the character from the video game. People asking for the design on Sir Bogus. Well, he was one where it's very much like the alien he's combined. We've had a lot more majority of it, which is the species from... Well, actually, one of the species from the home planet of two aliens in my 5-whale playlist, Allusion and Bloodbite.
Oh god.
They have a freaking kaiju-sized creature living on their planet. And freaking Wild Mutt was mixed with that to become Sir Bogus.
Sir Bogus.
Yeah, Sir Bogus is big.
Oh yeah, Ash are the things on the side of Oris
It'd
head
be nice to use that with
receptors.
Wild Mutt.
I
It
need
gives
to know
Wild
so
Mutt
I
more
know
stuff,
to
but also
cover when
makes
my
the
mom calls my
kaiju-sized
Oris
alien
stupid
more
again.
manageable.
Oh, wait a second. Super chat from Kenham.
Yep.
Ash, are the things on the side of Horus's head autoreceptors? I need to know so I know what to cover when my mom calls Horus stupid again. I wouldn't really say so, no. I would say if they did serve any kind of purpose, it's more of like a cover in a sense, because I imagine that Horus units they can have like other tech plugged into them, and say if he needed an extra tentacle arm for something, you can pop one of those things off and then just plug a tentacle arm right there, or even have it as like essentially the inside of that thing is the super science equivalent to a USB port for other technology. So yeah.
Horus and his many uses. But you know, at one point I wouldn't mind if I get a Omega like built version of Horus. I've had ideas for how that would look.
Oh my god, that would actually be very funny.
Like Omega's own equivalent of a Horus drone.
I would base it off of the fucking what is it called? The I don't even know what they're called. That's how little I know about Sonic stuff. But like the yellow and red robots that pop up.
Orbot and Cubot.
Yeah, them. I would have them designed after them.
No, I can see that. I like the idea of him like folding up into like an egg shape. And also, I'd imagine Omega would care a lot more about a Horus unit surviving.
He's just like, wait, you actually care if I live? Well, of course. I've spent so much time and effort creating you. Who would let that just be destroyed? Horus is like getting all teary-eyed. Who cares?
Honestly, if I could have it my way, I would have it that his Horus unit is built together from the remains of Zero, because he's like, who would leave this poor thing here?
That would actually be kind of sick.
Just give some Zero some love. Poor little buggy boy. And those people also bring up Orbot and Cubot. They gave me an idea for a bunch of, like, I guess, fusions of Eggman, like, henchman bots and Ben 10 aliens. Like having Orbot and Cubot become Orbolt and, I think it was, like, Q-Blocks.
Actually would be very good. That would be pretty good.
And there were so many other things, like I know back in like one of the first cartoons, Sonic, he had two henchmen that were Scratch and Grounder, which are a mechanical chicken and a mechanical mole. So one would be fused with Kick and Hawk, the other one would be Armadillo. And then Sonic X also gave him two more minions, but those guys didn't have like very clever names.
What were their names?
I believe it was like Decon and something else. I think they were holdovers from the Japanese side of things.
Oh, okay.
Because I know one of them was like Boko. Bokun.
I kind of want to make them squat, but at the same time I want them to stay super tall.
Like a bear, where it's just like the short legs but the long arms and the long body. Yeah, the other ones were called Deco and Boko.
Deco and Boko.
Even there's a lot of things of you. See people asking for who Omega is. He is buff Eggman that drove Ash mad.
Oh, link the.
Yeah, I'm getting that, Ash.
I'm sorry.
Buying me some time.
I'm sorry.
Go and grab the link. There it is. You can check him out there. They have my own little Tumblr, which goes into all of his things and more specifics. Yep, for people asking what this fusion is of, which Ash should probably put a pin
I forgot.
in the... Yeah, it's Omega, like the actual Mega Fusion. Omegasys from Mega Man Star Force. Bowser from Mario. Zavik from Sonic Lost World. Sonic the Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. And Eclipse the Darkling from the Sonic Archie comics. If people don't know who that is, it's the brother of the most edgy hedgehog, Shadow.
Why did no one ever call Shadow the Edgehog?
I mean, people have literally made edits of his video game art where if you remove letters, it literally becomes Oh the Edge.
Oh god damn it. Okay, that's better. No, I was gonna say if you type down the names real quick, I can pin it.
Yeah.
Actually, you being mod, you might be able to pin it.
I think I tried that before, but it didn't work. There's people asking if Omega has a Sonic transformation. He has a Mobian Hedgehog that I did call Blast Hog. Whether or not that ever gets designed, I don't know. But I know people really want to see it.
Everybody wants Sonic.
Which, for those wondering why that name is, it's because I think it's called like the Mandela effect or something, where you keep hearing something like you remember something but it's wrong.
Oh, and how
And
he would be like, blasted hedgehog.
Yeah, I swear he used to say blast that hedgehog. So it's like that's why I got the name, but it's like I can't find proof that he ever did that.
I hate when I have those moments of Mandela effect. Because it's like, I know I'm right. I know I'm right, but apparently I'm not.
Curse you, universe, for shifting me into a different reality where I'm wrong.
Celestial
There it is,
Savior
there's all
just
the
sitting
names.
up there. Okay. And then
Berenstein or Berenstein?
I never read those books, so I don't even know. All I know is that the Monopoly guy, for sure, used to have a monocle.
I also feel like I remember that.
Yeah, apparently he
Does
didn't.
it make sense? He's supposed to be like, you know, caricature of like the Richie Rich. With the freaking top hats and the monocle.
Exactly. I will say, I seen before that there's a Batman edition of Monopoly, but they didn't make the Monopoly guy Penguin, and I was like, that's
fits so
such.
well.
I know. I got so upset. I was like, why didn't they do that? That would have been perfect. How dare you?
I don't know why I think the Monopoly Man, sometimes I think of the Pringles can guy.
They're cousins.
One of them got into real estate, the other one got into chips.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is one got into like economics, the other one became a snack food mogul.
The hilarious thing though is his parents are probably more caring about the freaking Pringles brother.
Yeah, he's more successful.
Like, but family, I have all these real estate, but your brother made Pringles.
He made one of the
Why
most.
can't you be like him?
He made one of the most irritating packagings for snack foods ever. He's famous. Have you ever looked up your name plus the hedgehog? Oh God, no!
Don't do that. Everyone regrets it.
I want to try it. I'm just trying to think. Should I do Ryan Ash or OR Ash?
You'd probably get results for Ash the Hedgehog or Ryan the Hedgehog.
Let's try Ash first because that's what I know mostly. I won't be surprised if there's millions of them named Ash. Yep, there's a lot. Most of them female. One is a puma. Or no, it's a mongoose. Why is it a mongoose? I searched hedgehog. Oh my God! No!
You've seen something horrible, haven't you?
No, nothing horrible, but one that I just feel stupid forgetting. The movie Sing. The hedgehog character in that, her name is Ash. So she literally is Ash the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's funny.
God damn it. I'm gonna try Ryan. It's probably gonna be much cringier. Oh no, I'm closing this browser.
Yeah, you've made mistakes.
Immediately just feet and horrible things.
Well, on that note, I'm step away for a second, so you have to man the chat.
Okay, hi chat.
And by that I mean just draw and say hi.
Hi
I'll be back in a
chat,
second.
I draw thing. Me, Ash, hello. I do the show here. Welcome. Hope everyone's having fun while we're talking about Sonic and such. Ash the Hedgehog was voiced by Scarlett Johansson. Really? Oh my god. I don't know why I said really like Muscle Man. I'm sorry. Really? You know who else was voiced by Scarlett Johansson? Mom. Ryan Drezen says he's your age. How old are you? Go look on my wiki page. I just watched the blooper reel from the Ultimate Alien vid. Is your ringtone the Goosebumps theme? Yes, it actually is. I always switch my ringtone between the Goosebumps theme and the ringtone that Steven has in Steven Universe whenever whenever he's having to be confronted by Connie after the Jasper attacks for the first time. The Goosebumps, I essentially only have the two ringtones, and I switch up based on what time of year it is / how I'm feeling at that time of year. Like, for instance, I switched my ringtone back to Goosebumps theme like 3 weeks ago, because I'm starting to get like Halloween feels and shit again.
Ash has that high Halloween spirit.
Exactly. God, I love Halloween so much.
And for this conversation, my ringtone is the Ace Attorney theme.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
I think it's like the Cornered theme or something. A lot of my other things are just the Ace Attorney sound effects. Like, I think whenever I get an email, it says objection.
Objection! I don't want to talk to this person.
Sometimes when I get messages, it says take that. Ace Attorney was a fun series.
Giving him those browns.
I see Wonderboy asking who that is on the stream. Yeah, this is Drezen.
Everyone says
This is the man who bullies Ash with money.
he does.
And I'm also someone who knows too much about Sonic for their own good.
Even more than
And
Sonic
I'm much-
himself.
And I'm much Sonic lore. Where every time someone brings up a Sonic form for Ben 10, I'm there like, he won't get the super speed. Majority of the Sonic cast are mutants. I won't get into that. I've had many conversations with people about that.
This doesn't look too much like ears, does it? I tried to give him like the little fin stalks that Omega
they
Sis
look-
has.
They look like horns. Yeah, I can see them being little stalks. Also, I've noticed a few people sending me friend requests throughout the stream. Much like Ash, I don't accept people's friend requests unless I know them.
Yeah, people, you gotta be our actual friends first.
It's also because I've had some weirdos in my friend request things. No offense to any people, but his face is just so angry.
I'm gonna take a bite of chicken real quick. 1 second.
Eat the chicken.
The chicken. Random stupid question. What's your favorite dipping sauce for like chicken nuggets and stuff?
I think as of recently, like when it comes to chicken, I've enjoyed having barbecue sauce on my chicken. Not really much of a sauce, guys. Like barbecue sauce or gravy.
Now, are you
I like the
like
gravy.
are you like a wings guy, a boneless guy? Are you just
I
chicken
don't really
breast?
like the bones.
So you're not
I eat chicken
Allusion.
nuggets. Yes, I'm not Allusion who likes to eat babies.
It's just only power.
It's like I keep bringing that up. It's like, people like eat babies, but it's like it's just because, species-wise, they're, higher intelligence is something rather new. So they're still a very primal species. So for them, like taking the babies is just something that their species has done for years.
Wait, so
But,
question.
like there are some of them who get to the babies and then they see a cute little thing and they're like, I can't eat it. It's cute.
Wait, so my question on that: do they eat babies of their own species?
No, they eat babies of like a neighboring species that's blood bite is related to. Just a species that like live in a giant hive city.
I mean, in that instance, and this is okay. I've had this argument with people before. If it's a different species, I feel like it shouldn't weigh on you as much. I mean, yes, say sentience and sapience is a thing to take into account, Like, just watch Charlotte's Web. But, I don't know. Like, if it's another species, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, like for the most part, it doesn't bother. Like, it doesn't. It's like, let's say 1 in every like 100 that ever goes in to eat a baby is like 1 feels bad. He's usually the one that doesn't come back and gets killed.
He's just
Their world is very much an eat or be eaten kind of world.
fair. Different culture, different mindset.
Like, a lot of my species, like alien species and stuff, like most of them haven't even gotten to like the space stage yet. You have like things like floof, which are just creatures living in the void of space.
Oh.
They eat planets, which, yeah, the unfortunate implication means that someone found out that tidbit of information the hard way.
By witnessing.
Hmm?
Oh god. Fucking Spajek in the chat. Is it bad I want to eat a Galvin just to know what it tastes like? I mean...
You French?
People do forget that they're frogs, technically. I don't know. I don't think that... as is frog, to my knowledge, isn't very good anyway.
Yeah, there really isn't much meat on them.
No.
You
They're
see the
very
Galvin, they're
muscular.
like stick... Yeah. Muscular and like stick people. Like the most meat they'd have is the brain, and I don't think you want to eat that.
Fucking Damien, we're an hour in and Drezen's donation is still up there. Yes, that's what happens when you donate $100 fucking dollars. I think with
Yes.
super chats it actually does equate like how
Yeah,
much
the
you've
bigger
done.
it is, the longer it's up there.
Yeah. It's like per dollar that you've done, it stays up there for a minute or something. Traffic.
The things I could go over. Here's the thing about people don't know, I play D&D.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. I haven't played in a while though, because the world is a mess.
Fair.
Some of my D&D related things have become fusions for Ash to eventually draw.
Oh yeah, like how... God, the fucking... What was the first one's name?
I think it was the Destro the Turtle.
Yes.
Giant freaking turtle.
God, that beast.
Just using your fusions as stand-ins for the characters.
Let me see real quick.
Nice way to get designs.
Here we go. For those who don't know what we're talking about.
There he is.
This big old boy. Fucking... this is Bowser, 4 different mutated Ninja Turtles. I mean,
Yes,
all...
the Dark Turtles from freaking TMNT Flash Forward.
Yeah. And then a race of, like, Dragon Turtles from D&D.
Yeah, I think it's the Dragonborn from D&D.
Mm-hmm.
It's different from the Dragonborn that shall.
Then I remember the first one that you had me do as far as, like, something you used for D&D. Where is he? Where is he? I know... He's in here somewhere. He's one
I
of the
probably
most-
have easier time finding them than you do.
You know what, fair. Well, I have them all listed by number. I don't know what. I just can't remember what number he is. I did it for Halloween, though.
And is it the bear? Because the bear's in D&D.
The bear is the one I'm speaking of, yes. I believe that is the first D&D based one that you had me do.
Yes, I believe it was. It was for the other person's... Believe it or not, that's another player in the game.
See, I found Octobear, which is the sequel to him, but I don't know
Yeah,
where...
I've got it if you need it.
Let me...
Given the fact that in my list, you didn't put a number on it, you just called it bear.
I want to see if I can find it still, just because it's going to bother me if
People who don't know
it's not on my
don't know
computer.
Kuro kept slipping that bear into the freaking Halloween episodes.
Do a couple different videos. We just tossed them in there.
Yeah, the guy is a player character in our campaign. He's literally just Banjo and Kazooie. Except he's a barbarian that hulks out into a bear. Well, no, he's a bear that hulks out into a shark.
Jeez.
Yes, you heard that right. He's a bear that becomes a shark when he's angry.
He's like King Shark. Let's see. It's gonna bother me that I can't find this in my computer. If it's not in here, I'm gonna be very bothered. Here I did name him just Bear. God damn. This boy. The Bear Monstrosity.
Yep.
God. I remember doing this on stream. It's so cursed. Oh.
In case you're wondering, he also sang a song, by the way. The Bare Necessities, but it was the Bare Monstrosities, which... The guy who I got this for absolutely adored it.
All I remember from that is I was so out of it when I was singing that. Like, I've listened to the recording, and I...
Yep.
See, and from that, there was a sequel we did last Halloween called The October.
For the sake of the pun of the October and October.
Oh god. See, this guy is the evolution of the Bear Monstrosity. As you can see, the dead Bear Monstrosity carcass he's crawling out of. God, it's so... It's still so cool, but so upsetting.
In fact, that's
And the
indeed
trek to
it has
$3,000
caused
in
numerous
Super
problems.
Chats begins.
What the
He's currently
Drezen!
banned from an orphanage.
No. You can't just fucking drop that and then continue to talk like you didn't do anything. How dare you?
Well, I had to top it up. The last one disappeared.
God fucking damn it, Drezen. Thank you. Fuck.
Just wondering, this is how I am with every time I do these donos.
Dude, I was like already...
Donations.
My face was already hurting because it was laughing about the
Like,
bear.
it's my birthday, but I'm giving you money.
God damn you.
That's the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, this... For the fun D&D stories, this bear is currently banned from an orphanage because he climbed up there butt naked. Steal gold.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so this bear was cursed that whenever he saw gold, he was compelled to go and steal it. And one time he noticed that on top of, like, this orphanage, on top of this big fancy city, there were these solid gold balls, and he was butt naked.
I don't...
He made a deal. He ended up making a deal with the Goblin Mafia in order to get cured of his curse. Mafia goblins.
God fucking damn it.
This is the wonders of D&D.
So, wait, so with that mafia, instead of having the head Don, is it the head Gob?
No, it's something called a flump, which is basically... I have to show you what a flump is.
Please.
It's the last thing you'd ever expect to be running the head of the mafia. Here it is, I'm sending you a flump.
Oh wait, post it on the Rust Bucket so everyone can see.
Off it goes.
What the fuck? Wait. I legitimately almost choked on my piece of chicken. What the hell?
The nice cousins of the infamous D&D creature called the Beholder, which is just a giant head with eyeballs with Medusa hair that ends in more eyeballs. And they shoot laser beams that do various different effects to people.
It looks like a fucking mushroom jellyfish.
In D&D stream I watch, whenever one of these things appears, they start doing Toad voices from Mario. Like, they hear Aaron's Toad voice.
So they run a mafia and they do a Toad voice, so it's like,
So, you come to this castle on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yep, more or less this thing runs an entire mafia.
that's horrifying that this thing even has sentient thought. Okay, back to drawing this big boy. God.
I haven't even gotten to what my own character is in that D&D game. Time to put on the voice. Let's see, potato. I speak like this all the time in our D&D game, as I play a fiddle character known as Bast Arid Chilled. Bastardchild. And yes, I named that myself.
The fact
That is
that
the
to
truth.
get into that voice, you had to go potato. That's...
Yes, potato. It's not the way I get into this voice with any sort of consistency. Just doing this guy. He's, believe it or not, he's the tiny 5'4" abomination.
Oh my god.
He recently discovered that he was in fact made from the corpses of 5 different people.
Oh, okay.
And he spreads that fact with joyous occasion because he likes to freak the fuck out of people.
Jesus Christ.
He's a very fun character. The entire plot is basically evil bad guys have been basically merging together different species to create these powerful warriors. My guy got gypped. He's got like the worst ability set out of all of them. Like other ones have like command of fire or are immune to it. Some of them just have the ability to fly. He's got basically nothing. He can gecko up a wall.
I mean, that's something, I guess.
It's pretty neat, but when compared to people who can fly, or as the first one we encountered, basically ripped out a heart of a dragon with 0 effort.
Oh. The fuck?
Yep. These are still horrible implications because we had to fight that one many times. They created a giant freaking like elemental made of blood and gore. That was fun.
Sounds delightful as well.
Or in our most recent adventure, we ended up going to the orphanage where my character came from. Found out it was run by not nice people who may have been selling children to this organization to use as parts. And at the top of the tower, we found what they did with all those children. A giant fleshy monstrosity.
Oh no.
Made of hundreds of orphan children.
No, I don't want it to be the fucking monster from what is it, Inside?
Yeah, that. And it got pushed out of a building by the bear monstrosity.
Why would he do that?
Because we had to put them out of their misery.
Okay. Do you mind?
Listen, now, my DM, who you would know as Saiga, really likes Cthulhu things and psychological horror.
That makes sense, actually. That makes
So
perfect
she
sense.
She just had a field day when I told her I wanted to play a character who was made from other species, and she just took that and went, and I am going to milk this for all that it's worth.
Started
And
streaming.
because she's the DM, she can make broken combos while I have to make balanced things.
She's like, I can do whatever I want. You have to follow the rules.
It doesn't help that my character is also paired up with a talking sword that recently became a pig. Little slimy pig who goes by the name of Gnol. Gnol is mighty, Gnol is massive, Gnol is the size of a beach ball.
I want to play D&D so much just because of fucking shit like that, dude.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get pictures of my little D&D characters and I'll put them in the little Rust Bucket chat so people can see. Because we have a lot of fun in our game, and it's all our like first game, so we all don't really know what we're doing, even though, like, I've watched like 400 hours of D&D content.
Oh, Drezen, there's a birthday message for you.
Agnostic Primate here to wish a glorious happy birthday to the legend himself, Drezen.
Thank
Ooh-ah.
you, Primate.
Banana.
Thank you, Agnostic Primate, for always gracing us with your presence. Though it be brief, it is always remembered and appreciated.
The monkey comes and the monkey goes.
Dude, I will admit there are some viewers and fans that show up all the time that always like make good memes or a lasting impression in the chat and stuff. That sometimes I just want to draw them. Like Agnostic, I want to draw him as just a floating like primate with like a crown floating above his head, and he just hands
He's just
someone a
infinite.
banana.
He's just infinite monkey.
Essentially,
Infinite monkey with money.
he's peaceful. He's infinite monkey fused with Zenyatta. Oh, I just wanted to say, you guys at the Intake have got me back into Benson. I never watched the series in order before due to not having on demand from my childhood, so trying to do that now. Thanks. Well, thank you, Zap, for liking our stuff. We hope that one day everyone likes Ben 10 as much as we do, because we're sick of hearing ourselves talk about it. Yes, please. Agnostic. No, I'm just imagining, because I imagine agnostic in that drawing I was just saying, showing up with like his eyes closed with a very peaceful look on his face and like kind of like a monk and everything. But him in all caps.
Have you seen the DK gif?
No.
You're just going.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a funny one of DK's just a face. It's just his eyes like bulging out.
Oh, wait, I think I might have actually seen that. Where he's just like, his lips are puckering or whatever.
Yeah, I'll put it in the Ross Bucket chat. You can see it.
Also, S-Dude, I saw you message it, but I didn't want to interrupt, so I just sent it in the chat. Asking to see Lamprey.
Yes.
Oh, the little pig boy. Oh god, it is that one. He's just...
Yeah, little pig thing out D&D. He's the one he's Gnoll. He's the one I speak with like this. Gnoll. He was worshipped by an evil snake.
Ah, yes.
He actually has a small cult. He has a small cult forming around him because he eats things, and the snake man is like, I found my god. It eats. It kills and it eats. It kills and it eats. I can relate.
This is my god now. You can't deny me.
Given the fact my character is a thing called a warlock and the pig is his patron, and you get power, your patron gets power from worship, it's become a joke that because the snake is worshipping the pig, that my character's been getting levels up from that.
Jesus Christ.
So we've come to the conclusion that if we ever go back to that snake's village, Gnoll will become a god.
That's great, actually. It just walks in and immediately levels up.
Also, speaking of D&D, you don't really ever have had the time to do it, but there's one day you might be able to. There's a video game version of it called Baldur's Gate 3 coming out eventually.
I have heard of that, actually. I think it's on my Steam wish list right now.
Yeah. It's pretty fun since it's basically the game is the DM for you. It's not as, creatively nuts as regular D&D, but for someone like you with your schedule, that'll probably work out for you.
Right.
The wonder boy who keeps asking if it is Drezen. Yes, it is Drezen on here.
You have to
I've
let
answered
them
this.
know.
I am the other person who's here.
They don't believe.
And I'm currently rambling on about all sorts of things that I hope people don't mind.
It's your birthday. It doesn't matter if they mind or not. It's your party, and you can ramble if you want to.
I'm talking about things. D&D is just fun. I wish I could get Ash in on a game.
I would love to at some point, even if it was just a one-off thing.
Well, if I could, I'd run a game. Run a game for you. They could probably manage a little one-shot. You could play as literally anything. Almost anything. Yeah, I'd imagine Ash would make a pretty funny character. You're a serious one.
You can put me in wherever. Be like, oh, there's this goblin guy selling potions.
Welcome! Would you care for some Eye of Newt? Maybe a potion to make your...
God. I was about to say a horrible joke, and I'm not gonna finish it. Oh, fuck. But I like doing stupid voices and shit, so like I think that'd be very fun to do that with.
Mm.
Either that or fucking pull in some Dimension 20 Riz Gergek, Baron from the Baronies type shit. Riz Gergek.
You'll have heard my funny voices of, the potatoes.
Oh, potatoes.
Potatoes. Which on the stream back, I'm actually going to find out what the fuck this voice sounds like to other people. So that'll be fun. Potatoes. Then Gnoll. Gnoll's voice is just probably the easiest one to get into because it's just down here.
It's just down here. My name is Gnoll. I'm a pig. Hello.
There are many other voices. Hi. That's my Stitch.
Wait, do it again? What?
Hi.
Ow.
Chicken November.
Not like Wister.
Stitch has been one that, like, I don't ever do anymore, just because everyone does a Stitch impression, but, like, I forget how actually decent my Stitch impression is. I love in
Like
the,
Ash, I'm not a man of many voices. People have heard every voice I can do now.
I love in the, what is it, the Stitch the Animated series, in the theme song, the...
Ikituki ni hai, akatiki baba, gawa ikatashiba.
Ucha, chica, Miki kokana.
Niki Nakawa.
Iwala, wanela, no mana ini ohana. Welcome courses, come on by. Aloha,
This is a
come on
fun
by.
series, which I've been convincing people to give the anime version a chance.
Oh, Stitch.
Yeah. So many people just boycotted that, and it's like, it's actually pretty nice if you get to watch it.
I do still.
And also people like, oh, because they took them away from Halo. It's like, that's a plot point. You actually watch it long enough, you find out that's actually a plot point.
You discover as to why they did that. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do his hair. It's not working that much. I almost just want to give him the second set of horns.
I trust you to figure it out eventually.
Oh yeah, these big boys always take me a little bit of time, but I get it eventually.
I think any other voices I can do. I have a frog one, but it doesn't really doesn't really pick up that well. It hurts.
I heard it very, very quietly.
You have no idea how much that hurts.
Well, don't keep
Very
doing
weird.
it. If it hurts and can't be heard that well, don't keep doing it.
I'm determined.
Oh. Haven't you learned anything from Sans? Don't be.
Any other voices I can do just for the sake of passing time.
Give us a Kermit the Frog.
Hi ho. Yes, I can't do a good Kermit, but the person who plays the bear monstrosity in our D&D game does a good Kermit. I know I once was able to do a very good imperfect cell voice, but that shredded my freaking throat. Yeah. Yeah. This voice really sucks.
Oh, I do know who you're talking about now.
Where he talks kind of like this.
Yeah, Mr. Statman, send me a dream.
I do remember that one now. God damn it.
So the other voices go, hey, how are you?
How's it going?
I'm tired. Tiny glasses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm debating, because I kind of want to give them Sonic stylized, but at the same time, they just look so goddamn goofy.
Oh, the Banes of Sonic. People asking if you can do Raz from Monsters Inc. I believe that's the, is that the old slug lady?
Oh, yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike
I'm
Wazowski.
watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Have you seen Monsters at Work yet, or no?
I haven't really got a chance to. I know there's a Lilo and Stitch reference in it, though.
Yes. Okay, so a thing that happens in that is that in the first episode, because Roz was always secretly a part of the government thing that watches Mike and Sully from when they were in college, Ross leaves in the first episode, and she gets replaced by her sister, Rose. It's the exact same character, but she doesn't wear glasses and her hair is pink.
I feel like this is just her changing her identity for the
I know,
lols.
like legitimately, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's still just her, but her cover was blown, so they're like, I don't know. It's apparently that she is nice to everyone now except Mike.
So nothing has changed.
Pretty much.
This was always such a fun little concept. You bet it took it years to get into Kingdom Hearts.
Do what?
It's like, too bad it took Monsters Inc. years to get into Kingdom Hearts.
Oh god, I actually really liked the level that they did in Kingdom Hearts 3 for Monsters Inc. It was just so goddamn
Yeah.
cool.
It's really good. A lot of things about Kingdom Hearts 3 that a lot of people feel like was the result of executive meddling. Like the entirety of the Frozen level.
Okay, so I know with the Frozen level, one of the things that comes up a lot is that when they started developing that section of the game and everything was before Frozen actually came out. So a good chunk of it was based off of the original script of Frozen, which was where Elsa was going to be the villain of the movie and actually become an evil queen.
Yeah, which lines up with the fact that the end boss of that level is a giant frozen ice wolf.
Exactly, but they fucking changed it. Oh, I don't know. Frozen had potential to be very good.
So people talking about Dingo Doodles, Fool's Gold. Yes, I've watched that little animated D&D series. I'm aware of the Angry Monkey.
Angry monkey. I don't know what the fuck to do with his eyes. I feel like the larger
They exist.
I know. It's the larger I make them, the more cartoony this will look, and I'm trying to make it look like kind of badass scary.
So I'll be right back again. I've got to go do something.
You good? Ash, are you ever gonna play Minecraft with Kuro ever again, or do you now fear / hate the summon wither command? Honestly, I hated when that was happening. It was funny for like the first 2 minutes, but god damn it. It went on for so long, I was like, well, I guess that's the end of the stream. I would like to play Minecraft with them again at some point, because I do like Minecraft a lot, and I do want to play it with people more often. Because typically when I play it, I only ever play it either by myself, or if by chance I can get Ignis or Grace on. I play it with them sometimes, but like, I only ever play it by myself currently. Which I know on the server I'm playing right now, what was it? On the server I'm playing right now, the world generation that I got dropped me like right outside of a coral biome, which was really awesome. From there I found a little like sunken fortress area, which was really cool, that had like 5 enchanted fishing rods at it. So like I was able to enchant and get like a fully powered fishing rod in like less than 30 minutes. And then right outside of the coral biome was a mushroom dark oak forest, which was great. And then from there, the world generation for it was really weird, because the only biomes I kept finding while I was adventuring and like trying to find new stuff, I found like 4 swamps and multiple mushroom biomes. Or multiple mushroom dark oak biomes, which honestly those are my 2 favorite biomes because of the materials you can get from it. But I ended up finding a witch's hut. I was trying to find a village. I couldn't find it, so I found a witch's hut. I made a house in there. Started exploring around. I found...
You evicted the witch.
God, yeah, I did. I killed her and I tamed her cat. But here's the thing. I found another witch's hut like 20 minutes later in another swamp. That was like not even 3 chunks away. So I now have...
I was just gonna say that reminds me of D&D things. There's a species called hags. Swamp witches. Who have a horrifying method of reproduction.
Oh no. I don't know.
You want to know the horror?
I don't know if I want to, but I guess so.
They eat babies.
That's how they reproduce?
They eat it, and then while it's inside their bile, it gets basically converted so that and they vomit it back up, and then it's like a regular baby till it hits puberty, and then suddenly it's a hag.
Oh, God. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, well, that's the horrors of D&D. They also have chest-bursting frog tadpoles.
That I actually do find kind of cool.
And they also have things called illithids, which start off as little tadpoles, go into your head, eat your brain, and then you become a squid person.
Oh. Well,
And just an octopus for a head on top of a body.
so that just sounds
Psychic mind
funny
powers.
looking, though.
I mean, the funniest it looks is whenever, like, the species has experiments on like, infecting other, like, races, including a dragon, which led to hilarious results. Is you just get a dragon with an octopus for a head. And there's the fact that mind flayers also have a habit of turning people's brains into little dogs.
Wait, what? Like dropping their intelligence to that of a dog, or?
No, as in the brain will hop out of the body and grow a pair of legs and tentacles, and it's just the size of a dog.
I hate that visual.
They're called intellect devourers.
I hate that visual so much. I don't want to see that ever.
Illithids are not kind, people.
Jesus. Can Ben turn into the guy from Garfield? No, he can't turn into John. Probably because the biomes are set to generate to biomes of similar temperatures, so they often loop. Oh, about the Minecraft thing. I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah, no, I found two witches' huts, like, within 2 chunks of each other.
Right, that's the Action Jack guy who does the Monster Hunter event and things.
Yeah.
Those are neat.
They are very neat. I liked them a lot. I think my favorite was my favorite that he did was making upgrade as like a bioluminescent fungus. I thought that was so cool of making like a actual organic type of thing for upgrade.
It's a very neat way of doing it, since Monster Hunter World doesn't really have much tech. Well, it does if it doesn't. Their lore is weird.
Have I thought about playing Minecraft on hardcore? I actually have, and then immediately realized that's not gonna last very long. I'm not good at Minecraft. I like it, but I'm not good at it.
He will craft, but he will not mine.
Well, no, I
He will
like.
mine, but not craft.
I was gonna say I actually do like the mining. I like finding gold and stuff. It's fun.
It's gonna get so much more horrifying in the next updates.
Yes.
The depths.
Well, the depths
And
are
the
already there.
Yeah, and then they're gonna add the creature that uses the depths Wi-Fi to find you.
The warden. The warden's Wi-Fi.
This
God.
literally is, he's using fungus Wi-Fi to find you.
Jesus.
Why fungus? I see a mention of Hollow Knight. That is a fun game.
Hollow Knight is so fucking cool, dude.
Eventually, it will get its sequel.
Maybe.
I know I want to make a Hollow Knight version of Ben at one point. His base form looking like a Hollow Knight version of Big Chill.
I want to draw that so much now. Why did you put that in my brain? Oh, that's
Because I have money, and you can draw.
You
You see where this is going.
You bastie.
There can be an exchange here.
You bastie. Oh. You know I don't have the time right now, though. Damn it. Oh.
And there was the other thing when I was working on his playlist, and I realized that technically by the way the universe works in the Hollow Knight, that technically the bug-like species in the Nemetrix would be sentient. So he could become Hollow Knight versions of those.
God damn it. But could he become Stuff like the Soul Master and stuff like that.
Possibly. Well, there's so many different bugs.
Ender Knight in the chat. Why fungus? Not gonna lie, that sounds like a good idea for a Ben 10 alien. I mean, yeah, kind of. Have his powers be like a hive mind type of thing.
Connects everyone with the. He spreads spores on things and connects them via his Wi-Fi.
I like it. Come on, Drezen, you know Silk Song is just a mass hallucination and never existed. It's another Mandela effect. Oh no.
Also, just imagine the idea of Hollow Knight Ben. If you compare to other Ben, he's the size of a teddy bear.
Oh, that sounds
They could just
adorable.
pick him up because he'd be tiny. The worst thing is sometimes about coming up with the ideas of alternate bands, just like, if they're going to be in a different style, then I need a bunch of their aliens in that different style.
That's fair.
You know, another one I wanted to do was like a Kingdom Hearts version of Ben, where it's like they're all heartless.
Okay, here's my thing. When I was a kid, and whenever I would trick myself into thinking information I made up was real, I had convinced myself that I had heard somewhere at some point that with Kingdom Hearts 3, because there was like a decade and a half wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, I was like, yeah, I heard somewhere that in the next game they're doing a collaboration with Cartoon Network and and Nickelodeon, and they're gonna have worlds based off of like Ben 10, Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, and My Gym Partner's a Monkey. And I'm like thinking back to that, I was like, why did I ever think that would actually be a thing? That's just...
It did, it became Fusion Fall instead.
You know what I mean, though.
It's your kids, you tell yourself these things because you just want the hype.
That's fair.
And you can also genuinely lie about it to your friends because you're so genuine, they think it's real.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit different of a direction on this guy, I think. I'm gonna make him... This is essentially gonna be Omega Rex.
It's funny because when you put up Backbone on your Twitter, someone thought it was... Instead of Alpha, it was Omega Nanite. Heat Blast. Speaking of which, those are some of my favorite aliens. The freaking Evo Alpha ones.
Those were pretty damn cool. And then you get the guy who played Ben and Lost. Like, Father, look at me. I'm a big alien monster guy. Okay.
The fact that Alpha actually got a transformation sequence into Heat Blast was just my favorite part.
See, the thing that got me so much with that, I was like, this is really cool. Here's my one question. Where has... Heat Blast hasn't shown up in Ultimate Alien. What the fuck? Why does he have Heat Blast? Like, at the time, I was, like, so hyped, but at the same time, so upset that I was like, wait, but where's Heat Blast? I want...
The strange part about that as well is that if you look at the big team picture when Ben's displaying all of his aliens, you see that they actually have what looks like a updated model for Heat Blast in the Generator Rex style.
Exactly. And then didn't they have...
There are some of the aliens where it's just like, oh, they've just shaded the models that they had on standby from Ultimate Alien. But then there are some that you can tell, wait a second, they've actually designed this alien to fit the style.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Does that mean that there was a planned scene for Heat Blast that we didn't get to see?
We could have got Heat
Or did
Blast
they-
being badass for 5 minutes instead of Shock Squawk standing on the road.
Or did someone have to design a Generator Rex style Heat Blast so that they could then evil it?
I don't know. I feel like with it, they were mainly just going for Ben's top popular aliens at the time.
I feel like, yeah, I also feel like the Heat Blast thing was just the fact to reference Ben's original first transformation.
That's fair too. Heat Blast was an Ultimate
Mhm.
Alien, but was it? That's what I'm saying. Was that before or after Heroes United? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't show up until after Heroes United. How the fuck can a Sonorosian evolve into a hyper-evolved Sonorosian if Sonorosians don't reproduce, as they are non-occurring? Evolving requires reproduction.
They just build more of themselves.
Well, no. We never confirmed that they can't reproduce. I never said that. I never stated that in Ambient.
Which Weapon Master decided that these servants could bone. Just imagine him just hiding in the back.
My ultimate design.
That's just the staff meeting where one of them was like, okay, who programmed in reproduction? Who's getting fired today? And the guy just hiding in the back.
Someone asks that, and they're all just sitting there staring, like trying not to get in trouble, and then you hear from the next room,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
fucking horrible. Oh god. I don't know if my mic even picked that up. If people can't...
That's the real reason they abandoned the planet.
God, if people didn't hear with the sound I made because my mic didn't pick it up. I don't know if it did or not. I was Echo's voice saying, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
Oh no. Oh, that's just making me think of what was it? The disc jockey? Just a disc jockey that looks like the Kool-Aid Man.
Wait, Disc Jockey
yeah.
looks like a Kool-Aid Man. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying that like a version of disc jockey species that looks like a Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
Just bursting through the walls, going, "Oh yeah." People confirming they can hear it.
Okay, cool.
They heard everything.
Good that people heard that. That makes me so happy. Yay. You hear
Got you, got you.
God. Courtroom. Oh no. Is this working? Does this work so far? I'm gonna be making his face like out of metal plating and energy.
I think it works.
Okay.
Kind of looks Viking, yeah, like a Viking.
It's kind I think it's because of the beard and such.
I think it looks fine.
I'm making a part up here for his goggles. He's got 4 eyes. 2 of them just happen to be goggles. Hiccups. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
With Omega, have we seen what his actual eyes look like, or has it just always been goggles? I don't recall.
I mean, with Eggman itself, it is mainly goggles. There are actually images of what his eyes looks like, which I can get you if you want to see what Eggman's eyes look like.
I feel like that'll be cursed. I'm mainly just asking because I'm trying to figure out how to do these main eyes on his design, which I think I might just make him another set of goggles.
For anyone who does want to know what Eggman's eyes look like, I'm just gonna go in the Rust Bucket chat.
Bust rocket.
Bucket of rust. The rust that is Bucket.
Just so you know, I literally just watched your Venom video and found out about this channel. Well, thank you for stopping by, Kyle. I put out that video over a year ago. Good to know it's still sending people here. Ask again since it was missed last time. I want to make some fan art for you, Ash. Anything you prefer? Oh, I mean, if it's just straight up fan art, I would love I like seeing people's different takes on my avatar, and stuff like that. I can't really think of anything.
We don't talk about Sonic 06.
A lot of people do, typically in a complaining fashion, but
The only thing that survived Sonic 06 was the silver character. Everything else is burned.
It cannot rust before it is a bucket. Welcome to the Rust Bucket. This may be a very strange way of saying this, but I feel like with how I'm designing his face right now, it almost looks like a Transformers design.
Yeah, I can see it. Just the metal face.
The only reason I got this idea was because the on the like buffed out version of Eclipse the Darkling, he's got those like plated horns or whatever on his brow.
The helmet. Eclipse's species is one that did exist in the games, called the Black Arms. There are species that appeared mainly in the Shadow game, which involved a lot of guns.
Of course.
There are species that basically, as they go to worlds, they harvest the species, and then their next generation has traits of that species.
Of course, this guy's gonna have gigantic shoes.
The shoes.
Shoes.
The shoes of doom.
The shoes of doom. Look upon them and fear. He's gonna have spikes coming out of him.
Yeah, but one of Eggman's mechs literally was just giant feet with spikes. Just Rex's punk busters on the bottom of an Eggman mech.
Fucking. God damn it.
Keep sending me things.
What? Okay. Cheatster says, I went to look up Eclipse the Darkling for reference, and according to the Sonic Wiki, he's actually referred to as the ultimate alien.
He's Shadow the Hedgehog's brother, aka Mr. Ultimate Lifeform himself.
I was wondering
course
why
he's
he
called
looks so much like fucking
alien.
Shadow.
He's literally supposed to be Shadow without the hedgehog part turned up. Again, as I said, their species, they go to a planet, they eat like the species, and then their next like generation has traits of them.
Okay.
Shadow was an artificial version of that who had the hedgehog part turned up so he could blend in and be their sleeper agent.
Wait, so Shadow is actually
Then decided
an alien?
Yes, he is in fact an alien.
What the fuck? When?
And Eclipse is just what he would have been like if he was born naturally.
Jesus Christ. So much.
He was born in a test tube and created by Eggman's grandfather and treated like a son by Eggman's grandfather, which brings up the implications that he would that you could consider him as Eggman's freaking uncle.
We need a Sonic the Hedgehog iceberg video.
That's a deep thing, which would eventually go into the comics, and then the infamous part of the comics.
Is this working? I feel like I'm drawing a monster Ganondorf.
I mean, what is a buff Eggman without being Ganondorf?
Right? Like, I just need to make him more green instead of red.
See more people arriving, wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you very much.
Everyone do it again.
And again, and again.
And also, like, people bring up things like, oh, what if Ben became a Zelda species? Like, oh, if he became Gerudo, he'd be female. It's like, no, Ganon is a male Gerudo.
Yeah, they
proving
exist.
that they do have males.
It's just that they're only born like once every 100 years or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they're only born once in 100 years, and it was like, that it was destined to become Ganondorf. But like, if Ben did it, he'd just become, male one. He'd just exist. Ben scans Ganondorf, is like, I'm gonna be a cool pig demon. Becomes normal dude.
Okay, that's a question I have actually. Is Ganon, the pig demon Ganon, the same one as the Gerudo Ganon? Or is
Yes,
it
it's the
like
same guy. He's just reincarnating again and again.
Oh, okay.
But the pig demon is like his true form.
Oh, okay. I thought his true form is what they show in Breath of the Wild.
That's basically him where he's just stopped giving a crap about reincarnating into a physical body. Like, that's just the manifestation of, like, Ganon's thing, he is just a curse. Like, he's the living embodiment of a curse.
Oh.
And that, in Breath of the Wild, that's just the curse, like, pure raw form.
Okay.
Like, he's lost so many times that he's just given up a physical body.
One thing I will say, I've never been a giant fan of the Legend of Zelda games. but I fucking love
I've never played one.
Wild. Breath of the Wild is so fun.
The games I never played, but I've just know things about the lore and stuff. Now, are those horns or a stash?
I was gonna say, what if they can be both? That works, right?
Yeah.
You're the one that said with my fusions, it's better let him go off the rails, right?
Yeah, I'm just letting you have fun with it.
Thank you.
Those are my general commissions are the ones I'm picky on. Fusions, it's like you can just have fun. At most, I'll probably end up using them as like a reference for something else if I want to go into my very picky mode. Like Ash has only ever seen my very picky mode once, is where he made Morterra.
That was your very picky
That
mode?
guy had a... Well, that's because me and you did a lot of sketches for him, remember?
Yeah, no, like, I'm saying, like, that wasn't that bad. I wouldn't consider you have been...
And I often joke, because like, I often joke that I'm worse than I really am.
Okay.
Self-deprecating.
No, don't do that. Cut my life into pizzas. This is my last resort. This thing has changed so many times in the stream.
You mean its face has changed so many times?
Yeah, just its face.
I think you did the body like twice, and then you just zoomed in on the face.
I'm sorry. I get hung up on details.
There's people wondering if this has a name. I was considering just calling it Ultimate Egregore to keep up with the joke.
Nah, for that it just needs to be a big egg. With an Ultimatrix on it. Ultimate Egregore. Oh, that actually reminds me. People, make sure you check out next week. Next Friday, we're doing a video on Ultimate Aliens, finally. So stop asking.
Stop asking for them. There's a plugging my Tumblr again for people who want to know more things about Omega.
Do it. Show them.
Things there, and also his daughter who's small and adorable. It has more aliens than him, technically.
I am just making fucking Ganondorf. God damn it. Fuck. I started detailing it more, and then I zoomed out and looked at the overall thing, and it just looks like Ganondorf with a mustache. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just, yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Don't you mean technically today? No, next Friday. Not this week, next week. This Friday is, oh god, I can't remember. Let me look on the Twitter thing. I don't want to accidentally say something that's incorrect.
We'll give something away.
Exactly. That's what I mean by incorrect. Let's see. Ooh, Floof put up some new stuff.
It's one of the only artists I didn't commission out of that entire Fusion video.
You should, dude. Their work is amazing.
Yeah, I don't really think I have a way to contact them.
Discord.
I
can give you their Discord handle.
Honestly. Yeah, I might consider it. I wouldn't mind commissioning them just to complete the fact that I've commissioned everyone who was in that video.
Okay.
You know, I've also got my new avatar, so maybe I could have them take a swing at that.
Ooh, take a swing.
That will have Floof draw Floof.
Perfect. Actually, no, you need to do that now. That sounds perfect. Oh, but the video that comes out tomorrow is the second Ben 10 Iceberg video.
Yeah.
Aren't I going out of town next week? Yes, I am. That's part of why I've been so, like, weird with my schedule with the last couple weeks, is because I've been having to work on videos that are backlogged, basically. Like, next week we have 2 videos that are going to be coming out. Both that I headed up. One is about Ultimate Aliens on Friday, and the other is about Pokemon on Tuesday. If you guys haven't seen it yet, Kuro put a post on his Twitter a couple days ago with all the thumbnails of the upcoming videos. I don't want to say exactly...
Sorry.
Huh? What?
I was just saying sorry about that. I got a call from my mother because I'm my birthday.
Of course. I don't want to keep you from your family on the birthday.
I'm just saying it's a shame I can't go and get my birthday McDonald's because the world is in ruins.
Can't you do fucking like Uber Eats or something?
They don't deliver pizzas out here, Ash. I ain't getting any Uber Eats.
You know what? That's fair. Well, no, Uber Eats is typically a lot more open to stuff like that. Because it's like whoever picks up wherever. It's not like set delivery places.
There's also just the unfortunate thing, though, that the nearest McDonald's around is, unfortunately, they've had a case in that area.
Never mind, then. Don't risk it for that McMuffin.
Instead, I'll just have to settle for a pizza tonight. A pizza covered in... What in Australia? In America, you would call fries. In Australia, we call hot chips.
Hot chips?
You put some hot chips on a pizza.
You're
and
putting
then
some
smoke
flaming
the
hot
cheese.
Cheetos on there?
No.
Putting some Takis on there?
Unless you want me to ruin your channel right now with my bad accent and saying some words that sound like other words.
Oh god, no.
Stop with the jokes.
Please.
There are some words that said in Australian accent that sound kind of offensive.
Actually, that makes me think. Question.
Yes.
What is a drongo?
Mm.
You don't... It's Australian slang. You don't know what it is?
It's just people make... Like, sometimes I feel like Australian slang is just made up for people for the sake of saying their real words.
That's fair.
Like, I've almost never ever heard someone say g'day. Except for, like, one old lady.
I think it's, like, a generational thing, too. Because, like... Think of it in the sense of, like, terms used on the internet now, as opposed to, like, terms used on the internet in, like, 2005. You know what I mean? Like, do you think in 10 to 15 years, people will still be using, yeet? Like,
They'll use yeet instead of throw.
Well, no, I'm saying in 10 to 15 years, do you think they still will be?
Perhaps.
Okay.
You know, for all we know, in 10 to 15 years, everyone's speaking in memes.
I mean, that's already now, pretty much.
Yeah, but speaking of memes outside the internet.
Drongo means idiot, apparently? Thank you, Heyo.
Yeah, Drongo.
The only time I've ever heard Drongo was in Crocodile Dundee, and when I play as Junkrat in Overwatch. Because if someone tries to... I don't know if they have certain voice lines preset to certain actions in the game, but every single time that someone has ever shot at me and I was able to like flank them and kill them in less than a minute, it's always like,
Huh, can't catch me, you Drongo.
something like that.
That might be a programmed in thing.
Also, I just realized I
It's
can
like you
give him a
did it.
giant turtle shell. Why did I just now realize I can give this a giant turtle shell? I'm happier
Who
now.
knows?
So no one told me life was gonna be this way.
It's Spiky Shell.
Spike. Too many spikes.
We have passed We have passed 2 hours. This is your live uptime update.
Oh, I honestly didn't even think we were almost an hour in yet. Damn. Well, with that,
Time flies.
I'll go for another couple minutes and then call it. Because I do got some chicken here waiting for me. But it's your birthday. And you need your drawings.
People telling you to save it.
Oh my god, thank
Save
you.
it, save it, save it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Think. Bowser's in this fusion. He needs a shell. Think, Ash, think! Oh my god, wait, I actually just came up with a really cool idea in my head. So, essentially, y'all remember how Heat Blast looked whenever he got the fire extinguisher thrown on him or whatever? And he had that, like, plated head? I'm gonna do an effect like that with this. Because I planned on the hair on the top of his head being the energy from Omegasis. I can make it slightly translucent to where you can see some of the shelled skull underneath, which will make this look so much cooler.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm just making Ganondorf. God, fucking... It's fine.
Every time you mention it, it hurts you more.
Do what?
Every time you mention it, it hurts you more.
It really does. Because, like... I mean, in all honesty, Ganon and Eggman, they're both super tall and ginger and partially balding. Like, they're not that far off. Fan theory, fucking Eggman is just... Or no, Ganondorf is just an alternate dimension version of Eggman. How about that? Do you know Giga Bowser?
He's the animal man that's upset at the human.
Exactly. right now, this version of Omega is like, stop making me look like Ganon, you fucking douche. I keep feeling like I'm making
The fact that he's mixed with Bowser.
I feel like his head's just too big.
For people who've seen the monstery version of Omega on my Tumblr, I did make him very Bowsery. Bowsery and fluffy.
What's your favorite Bowser?
Favorite version of Bowser is the one from Inside Story, because he has actually character there. And also it's the one Mario game I've played to completion, and you get to play as Bowser.
That's kind of cool.
Big monster guy.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see your take on it.
Now I know you were saying before you wanted to see this kind of in the sense of Omega's beastie form. That
Yeah, it's kind of something that you hear that.
I'll admit I tried, but like the fusion idea
you do
took
you.
over.
You do you. I just like commissioning some random things like this. I just enjoy all the way different things could look, or how a concept could be done.
This is Omega Rex.
I just makes you keep thinking of Generator Rex, which... But funny enough that Tempo technically has the reverse of Rex's powers, because she can make beast limbs, while Rex makes mechanical stuff.
Oh, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Hey, Drezen. Heyo. It seems as though Heyo has written a comment in Australian, and I can't read it. Could you read it for me?
That's just gibberish. right proper gibberish.
Oh no. Someone said Eggman's Inside Story. No. It doesn't sound like it should be.
Listen, Bowser's Inside Story was a game that's just as bad as that sounds. Literally, Bowser eats Mario and Luigi.
Why?
Because the entire game is questionable, literally. There are parts at some point where you literally blow up Mario like a balloon.
Oh,
There
it's one
are
of
parts where
those
Bowser
types
eats
of
and gets really
games.
fat.
It's one of those.
The
types
fact
of
is that
games.
it's an official game. The fact that it's an official game as well.
Jesus.
Players thanking me for supporting you as well as the Ink Tank. And hoping I have a nice birthday.
Are you?
I am having a nice birthday. This is definitely one of the top ones. My birthday is usually quite quiet. This is fun. I get to spend birthday with a friend, and I get to bully that friend.
Yeah. So much fun. No, this is.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
More.
You son of a. Drezen. Drezen. Sir.
Who's keeping track? That is $300 this stream.
Sir. Jesus Christ. It's your birthday. Why are you giving me stuff?
Because I can.
Oh. God damn it. You're gonna make me fucking cry. Jesus.
You're the person who once mentioned on stream while like saying, oh, I wish I had a drawing tablet, and I'm just there like, I could offer. I can help pay for that. Let me in. Let me in.
No. I can't do that. Oh, God.
Just sitting there trying to fund you.
Oh, God damn it. Give me
Listen, I have that top commissioner badge up there for a reason.
Fuck. It's gonna have to be top donator, too. I'm gonna change it. It's just gonna be Money Man Drezen. Fuck. God, I'm actually glad I don't have face cam on right now because I actually am like tearing up a little bit. Fuck. Like my face hurts from laughing and tearing.
Yeah, I get to support my friend and a good artist. It's a great use of money.
I'm dying.
Also, for people asking, yes, I have seen the Owl House. I made King several years before they made King.
Are you claiming that they stole King from you?
No, I'm just claiming that it's a hilarious coincidence.
Okay.
I showed you Frenzy. I showed you what he looked like. He was a little wolf with a skull helmet.
I do remember that.
Made him all the way back in 2016. So when I saw it on the iHouse, I'm just like, damn it, Disney.
Damn you,
Now,
Disney.
now everyone's going to keep saying my character looks like King.
Oh my god, you know something I just realized though? In that instance, your avatar looks like King's dad.
Yep.
Also,
Assuming
now,
that is his dad.
now I'm unsure about these legs. I kind of
Them
want.
long
I
legs.
kind of want to give him super long legs. But I'm debating now because it's taking up a lot of canvas. There's gonna be a very big drawing in a kind of small box, but I always do resolution.
He's
that's-
gonna break out of the box.
You can't keep me in here. Not even Sonic could stop me.
interesting to see your take on this concept.
You know how I do with this stuff. It's just the pen is moving on its own in my hand. If anything, it's my hand's take on this.
I mean, technically, he could just be having his limbs stretch out because Werehog Sonic did have stretchy limbs.
That's fair. Dude, admittedly, I actually love Werehog Sonic. I love the design, and the powers are very fun to me.
I feel like he was a fun idea. It's just that, like, Sega often has a time where they have ideas, but then they backpedal to what people know.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunately there's a bit of a story as to why they probably do that.
Not being confident.
They once did an RPG version of Sonic where you could have, you know, a bunch of different characters, completely different, you know, style of Sonic game, and they got sued.
What? Why?
Because one of their people working on the Archie comics was upset that the people who made the game took inspiration from characters he made for the comic.
Just credit him. Like, what?
So he sued them, and then basically Sega got super protective over all things Sonic. They basically never have experimented.
Cool. That's awesome.
This guy is infamous in the Sonic fandom for many not great reasons. Yep, Cheat gets it. Cheatster gets it.
Ken Penders. Fucking Ken Penders!
You have no idea how infamous that guy is and how disturbing things are. Which I won't say anymore. These are all things I heard. I don't know if they're actually real, but on the off chance you see this video, I have no clue. But let's just say the things about him are not nice. But he's infamous.
I made his face so small.
Made his face a part of the shell. That looks like it's just a giant brain sack.
That
Giant spiky brain sack.
That kind of works for Omega. Put some veins on there. Sonic, I'm having a brain blast. Get it? Like Jimmy Neutron. Want a croissant? God damn it. I'm steadily turning him into
abomination.
I'm turning him into a fucking octopus over time. He's like anamorphing into an octopus. I'm trying to think of how to make the shell look really badass. And god damn it.
Hard with such a big shell. And also, for people wondering, one day Omega will have more transformations. One day. I know I'm going to keep getting some of these scrambled aliens over the course of these. Those are going to be fun. You know, the next one will be Diamond Head, and Ash will suffer.
Oh god. So many crystals.
The crystals crash. Crystals.
Don't call me Crash. I don't want that in my brain. Oh god. Wow. Oh, god.
Yes, Ash, the crystals.
God damn it.
Well, the chat is taken to OR Crash.
God damn it.
Ash the Bandicoot.
If I don't see fan art of it sometime before tomorrow, I'll be sad. Jesus. CR Ash. God damn it. I hate that. I hate that. Oh no. Oh fuck. Okay. Just keep drawing, just keep drawing.
Now it's descended into OR Crash Hopper.
Oh no. See, that's the thing too that people have asked me is when are we gonna start getting cursed fusions again? I don't know yet. We will eventually though.
Whenever I run out of money. So S-Dude's is asking if he has permission to draw your avatar as Crash.
Please, please do. Anyone that wants to draw fan art or anything of my avatar as whatever, more than welcome. Just if it's cringy or if it's something inappropriate, please don't ping me.
And this has turned out pretty good.
Is it? I hope it is. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
This thing is that I couldn't really think of any suggestions for you on this one. It's just letting you go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I'm gonna give him like... Oh god, no, my brain was like, you know what? Sonic the Werehog has some thick socks. Give him some knee-high socks. Fucking...
You don't want to go back to Dr. Robotfic, Ash.
I'm sorry, what? What did you just say?
Dr. Robotfic.
What the fuck is that?
People want something cursed, there it is. Just that word.
No, we don't need that. We don't need it, guys. We don't need it. Don't spam it in chat.
Oh, trust me, Tumblr already did that and it was horrifying. I'm managing an Eggman-related Tumblr thing, and then all of a sudden people start spamming that stuff on Tumblr. Thanks, Tumblr, you've scarred me for life. The woes of being in the Sonic fandom. Alright, looking at flutes on Twitter, they are open for commissions.
Give him a spiked heel. You know what? Fine. He's wearing high
Hey,
heels. Because why
Werehog
not?
Sonic is like, I think they call them what, cleats? It's
Oh,
all the
yeah,
spikes
that's
just all
true.
along the bottom of the shoes.
Just do some fucking cleats then. This is just giant Devilman Eggman. It's Deviled Eggman! Oh my god!
Yeah, Deviled Eggman. Maybe that should be its name, Deviled Eggman.
I love when my brain fucking accidentally makes a pun. Because I'm like the last to realize it. That's the name. That's gonna be the name of this, you guys. Is Deviled Eggman. Oh my god. Or sorry, Deviled Omega.
Yeah,
Jeez.
or Deviled Eggman. Either one would work.
God, it's. I hate it, but it's so funny at the same time. Holy fuck. My face hurts from like laughing and crying and shit. Oh my god. Holy shit.
If Ash ever eventually gets all the Omega aliens finished, they may just maybe they can do a freaking Kevin 11 amalgam of Omega and all the aliens.
Oh Jesus.
Scrambled Omega.
Scrambled Omega. God, it's so fucking crazy sounding.
Looking egg puns everywhere.
Egregore is still funnier. What about Deviled Egregore?
Yes, Canon, we are still going, only for a little longer. It's like 10 more minutes and then I think Ash is gonna be done.
Yeah, we at least are getting through the sketch of this boy.
People going at you to save.
I literally just saved because I saw everyone spamming it.
In fact, this guy has Werehog stretchy limbs. I'm just imagining it's Eggman, freaking Luffy's powers from One Piece. Instead of Gamu Gamu no, he says Egu Egu no.
Egu, egu. God.
Now, for anyone who's asking if this is going to be canon to Omega, the answer is probably not.
Yeah, no, this is just a fun thing.
There are a few things with Omega I just want to do fun little what-if forms. Like, I know I've commissioned Ash to do one of someone's fan alien. With Hexapos.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ones I'm gonna be sketching up, probably later tonight or tomorrow.
Because it's just take alien possum. It's a possum, but it's Hexapos. But then you can change the pos to boss, and it becomes a possum mob boss.
Boppity boopy, here's some more money. Also, Ash, if you had a symbiote,
That was my entire thought process of why that exists.
Oh,
Bippity-boppity.
5 for agnostic. Well, if you had a symbiote, what would you want your name to be? Oh, God. I'm trying to think, cause like the symbiotes are typically like Venom, Carnage. Stuff
You have
along-
Toxin,
I don't know. I would.
Scream, Lasher, Phage.
I would want it to. I want it to sound like along the lines of like. It sounds stupid, but like another word for like slime or goop or I don't know, some along those lines. Grunge.
Gurge.
We are Gurge.
You gunk. You are gunk.
Gunk. I could be. God. Grime. Grime is not bad. I kind of like Gunk though.
Listen, the last symbiote you want is Grimer or Muck.
What is Muck?
I need something like a lowland Muck as a symbiote.
Oh God. That would actually be funny as hell. Just... I'm trying to get the tail on here, but now it's not like lining up in a good spot. Yeah. Oh jeez. Sorry.
The hiccup.
Hiccup.
People asking Confusions go ultimate if they're by ultimate matrix, which I think one OC actually has on the ultimate matrix user wiki page.
Wait, asking if what?
If fusions can go ultimate, it's like, well, they could if someone had a by ultimate matrix. Which someone on the ultimate matrix user wiki does.
I believe that's Sky.
Yep.
I guessed. Yay. I'm honestly terrible at remembering information like that, so I'm glad I got that right.
After Ash finishes this, he has to go and suffer doing more stuff for me.
Yes.
You've got like 3 Patreon barrels thrown at you.
Oh gosh. See, that's the thing too, is because I'm going to be out of town next week, not only am I working on the stuff for you, but I am also having to finish all of last month's Patreon commissions, which in total there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I still need to do. The August ones I was going to attempt to do, but that's another 15, and I guarantee there's no way I'm going to be able to, so I can work on those when I come back.
This is why I bully this poor man with money.
Yes.
Money with things he doesn't have to draw.
Essentially, the way it works is he throws so much at me is that if I'm needing to get something done, I look to what he's thrown at me and I can think, you know what, I could maybe call into work today. And just stay home and work on other stuff.
People joke that I pay his bills, but I'm pretty sure I have in fact paid his bills.
No, legitimately, what you've donated in this stream, I'm putting directly into my rent tomorrow. like 100%. Well, that and
How much
probably
more do you
getting
need before I can say I paid your rent?
Do what?
How much more would you need before I can say I fully paid your rent?
My monthly rent is $400. Don't though.
See, how much have I given this stream?
Jason, how dare you? Oh, fuck. Here's what I'm thinking with this big old shell backpack, because it's essentially just shell backpack is what he's got. Is it hooks around his shoulders here, which actually
Almost like he's got the Eggmobile, but it's like a shell.
exactly.
Into a backpack.
It goes over or through his chest, over his shoulders, hooks down the lining of his back, hooks onto the waist, and then at the bottom of the shell, it's gonna wrap around and be at the base of his tail. Also, I'm definitely gonna be using like reds and turquoises only for this piece, because I want this to look scary as fuck. You son of a... Drezen.
Punch him in the face with the money.
For the riot.
God, and then the fucking... the bot voice saying it.
On this day I was born, it was Ash who got given the most.
Thank you, Drezen.
And everyone's like, oh, shit, it's money. It's like, I haven't done any super chats for like 3 months.
Has it really been 3 months?
Yeah, 3 or 2. Because I know I stopped when I realized I was close to 2000. I was like, oh, my birthday's near enough by that I might wait till then.
God.
So yeah, this is just a backlog. And also, I can't stress people, don't try to do what I do.
Well, you take it as a threat?
No, it's just like, I'm a crazy person, people.
Oh, God.
You should not do this voodoo that I do.
My face hurts right now, dude. Fuck.
Listen, you're going away on vacation, enjoy it.
Thank you.
No, by vacation I mean you're going to be stuck with Crow in a place where he can tell you what to draw.
No, because I won't have any drawing equipment with me, so he can't. Ha!
And buy a tablet.
Fuck. Fair point.
You know, while you're there with the guys, have them help you buy your tablet.
You know what? That actually might be cool. Oh, gosh. I think I'm almost
They've
done.
made Ash happy, and that's something great I can say I've done on my birthday. I've made my friend happy.
But it's your birthday. You're the one that's supposed to be happy.
Yeah. But I can enjoy knowing that I've made someone else happy. And that I've constantly caused the chat to scream about my existence.
God. You have shoved your way into a legacy.
Listen, I didn't expect to ever end up being in this position when I joined the Ding Tank server, but here I am.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have to shrink this boy one more time. So I can try to get this tail to fit in. This is gonna be such a fucking huge drawing.
Just huge.
It's like, what the fuck is that? It's an egg! What? Did I just make fucking Omega Ultimate Humongosaur? Is that what I did indirectly? I feel like that's what I did.
Humongigsaur. I mean, the only thing he doesn't have is the finger missiles.
Oh, but I can do that so easily. Okay. I was watching some clips of Ultimate Alien because of the video I've been working on. And, like, whenever Albedo shows off Ultimate Humongosaur for the first time, the dialogue in that moment is so goddamn boring.
I'm honestly surprised Obeda didn't go into a tirade explaining exactly how evolution has changed Humongosaur.
I would have been fine with that, because, like, the
Being
dialogue
being
is...
like, oh, it's evolved to be able to do this and this that makes it far more superior to you.
See, I would have been more fine with that. Instead, it's not even boring, it's just lame, what they said, because it was like, Albedo's like, ultimate Humongosaurus stronger than yours could ever be. And Ben's just like, I've fought stronger. Oh yeah? Who? Well, for starters, you. Now. And I was like, what? Who the fuck wrote this dialogue?
Brilliant dialogue from the former Galvin. Again, it would have been so much more interesting if even in Omniverse, whenever Albedo went ultimate, he just started explaining why his alien was better.
I would have liked that, in all honesty, because some of them, especially the
sounds like
Omniverse-
something he would do is just lording over how good his ultimate, like the Ultimatrix feature is, the ultimate feature is.
Exactly. Plus, in Omniverse, like, we see the visuals of, like, Ultimate Gravitech and Arctiguana, but we don't really know what additional power they use, like, what makes them ultimate, other than what they look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, the only thing we saw from Arctiguana was the fact that it just had cannons, so it didn't have to breathe out.
Did he even
Yeah,
use the cannons? Because I don't remember him using the cannons.
I'm not sure either. I just know that he just made an ice pillar, slid down it, and that was it.
Fucking...
And then even when he became Ultimate Galvin, all he really did was float around.
As MODOK. They had a MODOK and a Galactus.
And why couldn't have Dark Matter have been the Ultimate Galvin?
That would have been so much cooler. See, that would have been a good twist too. Is instead of having it be like he goes into super smart Galvin, have it be the Galvin evolved to be less intelligent. And
The simulations are all about war.
no, that's what I'm saying. Is like, what if through the war they lose their intelligence because they have to physically become stronger?
Yeah, that would make sense because it's the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario for the Galvins? Their technology is meaningless.
Exactly. Like that
They'd
would have
have
been
to rely on more physical strength. So the idea of Albedo's like, I've become ultimate, and his brain has become more dumb.
that would have been a good twist and a fun way of beating him in that show. It's like, yeah, he literally
it's like-
just isn't as smart. Okay, I think this is the stopping point I have for this boy.
Yeah, and we've reached about 30 minutes over 2 hours.
Jeez. Alright, so again, this boy is made up of Omega, Bowser, Zavok,
Omega
Sis, Sonic the Werehog, and Eclipse the Darkling. I'm probably gonna change bits of it as I'm
All
cleaning
that
it up.
together creates Ganondorf the Turtle.
Fucking Ganondorf the Turtle, also known as Deviled Eggman. Jesus.
Deviled Eggman Crybaby.
Oh
I
god.
mean, how the Deviled Man joke had to get in there.
Jesus. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for this stream, you guys. Please, before we end, give Drezen all the love, all the happy birthdays and such, the glorious birth anniversaries. Should we sing the song again before we end?
You must make me suffer.
I mean, you made me suffer, so yes.
Just like it wasn't me and Ignis on this stream. Ignis saying give you money and then me complying. That's your worst nightmare of co-hosts.
A little bit, yeah. It's time, my friend, once again to celebrate your existence. The Reaper calls for us all, but you're persistent. Now it'd be great to celebrate and sing, 'cause you're not dead. But we've got fright of copyright, so we wrote this shanty instead. Oh, glorious birth anniversary. You're getting old, or so I'm told. We can't keep track at sea. Glorious birth anniversary. It's a pirate way for us to say happy birthday. Glorious birth anniversary, Drezen. And for anyone that just got here, hello, the stream's ending, sorry. It was Drezen's birthday. Make sure you rewatch the stream. You get to see Drezen be on the stream first time ever. And us working on this.
You finally get to hear the voice that has bullied Ash so much. After the stream ends, I will get to go back and finally hear what this voice sounds like.
Oh, hear what it sounds like on
strange.
stream.
Curse that strange mental effect where you hear your voice differently to how everyone else hears it.
Dude, every time I've ever watched one of my videos or anything, I get that, and I am like, I hate this. It's so weird. That's
Yes,
why.
Don't forget to support the patron. Done the stream.
Do what?
Plug your stuff. I'm telling people, support the patron. Give the man money.
Yes, we have links in the description, you guys. Discord.
Throw
Patreon.
barrels at Ash.
Please. Please.
I've been a barrel patron for 2 years. I've been stuck in this barrel, but it's been a fun time. Yeah, I am supporting the tank.
Is that what's inside the barrels? Is the patrons themselves?
Probably not. I just like the funny idea of just being in the barrel.
No, that just made me think of that barrel drawing that I did of you and Kai. But like now I'm imagining you're throwing the barrel at me, but Kai is inside the barrel. Just like ah!
That's a fun picture. Just everyone doing the barrel bash.
Jesus Christ. Is that the newest dance, like the monster mash? The barrel bash?
You don't get that Ash. Put a B and then Ash.
Oh god damn
Barrel
it.
bash.
God damn you. Well, on that note, you have yourself a nice birthday bash, sir.
Maybe I'm going off to have lunch. Alright.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Go to all the links in the description. Make sure you mass ping Drezen on Discord. Glorious birth anniversary. Next week's streams, unfortunately, are not going to be happening because I am going to be out of town. So yeah, no streams next week, but we will be returning the week after. This upcoming Sunday, I probably still will do a gaming stream. A game night stream, but probably something much shorter and much more chill. Just because my flight is at like 5 a.m. Monday morning, so I'm gonna have to be asleep pretty early on Sunday night. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here, Drezen. Glorious birth anniversary. Thank
you for having me on.
I never fully know how to end these streams, so yeah.
It's over, folks. You don't have to stay here. We aren't going anywhere, but you don't have to stay here and talk to us anymore.
And on that note, this has been Drezen.
Yes, and this has been Ash. And no, he's not surviving. He's secretly dying inside.
I have to end it the same. I always have to. How dare you? And as always, I'm surviving. Are you? Peace.